you come to visit us from Vancouver, especially when you're involved in such a cool collaboration with eyeglasses, okay?
So exciting. Yes, it's called C4, so it stands for Canadian Creative Collaborative for Charity.
Ooh, nice.
And I've co-designed it with the founder, Carla D'Angelo, and it's born out of love in Vancouver, made from Italian acetate. But we all need to know how to up our style game in a pinch, right? So we're talking about eyewear for your face shape, with a little bit of celebrity-driven inspiration as well. But I always say to people, you know what? Get a red lipstick.
Yes.
That's awesome, that's perfect for you, and not your favorite celeb, that works for you, and get a pair of glasses. Those are the two quickest ways to up your style game, no matter what you're wearing. You can go get a blowout, but it'll last 8 hours. You have to sleep like this. It's a disaster. It's the gift that does not keep on giving. Trust me.
Glasses and lips. That's all you need, right? Get it done.
So we've got a few different styles here, beginning with the heart-shaped face.
Okay, so let's take a look at who might have a heart-shaped face that we might take inspiration from. There's Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon, and you know what? See how her face, she's so beautiful, right? Face narrows towards the chin.
Yeah.
So what you're really going for here is balance. So we have got a pair of these. They're called the City. Get it? Right? We'll talk more about that later.
Okay, so this would be for a heart. Ooh, not for me, Suze.
Just a bit, no, not for you. It's got a bit of a, obviously you want roundedness to balance the face. We see a lot of bloggers wearing this kind of blush pink style with the gray turtleneck,
I really do like that. I love that style. I love that coloring.
It's great for sort of girly, but this girl also knows how to kind of kick off her heels. She's sort of a modern muse.
She's a party.
Right? She's a party. I'm surprised they don't work for you. We'll find something to do.
Seriously.
Next we have
Kate.
the round face, Kate Bosworth. Round and Kate Bosworth, we've both been up close and personal with her. That doesn't really, you know,
I know, you don't think round when you think Kate Bosworth, but it's like we always say, it's a shape. It's not a size, it's a shape, and she's got that.
Yeah, and you know what? Another beautiful rounded face we've seen so much right now is Adele, right? Those gorgeous cheekbones, almost cherubic in her face.
Yes.
So for those, I would recommend the Rockets.
Okay.
If I was writing, honestly, fashion goggles, you know, how to write the Bible 101, this would be page 1. I drew so much inspiration from women like Jenna Lyons when we were designing this, and then random women like, you know, Karen Kane and Diane Sawyer and Iris Apfel and real kind of girl bosses, Gwen Stefani, you know, women that are kind to dress up tomboys.
Right.
So for me, the Rocket really rocks.
Okay, I like the Rocket too.
Who do we have next?
We've got Demi.
Demi Moore and Square. Again, those two words don't really go together. I'll have what she's having, right? But the square shape is really cool for Lily. Is this Lil? Oh, up here.
What are you trying to do with a square shape? Are you trying to make it go more, like change the square to more horizontal? Like, what are you trying to do?
We're trying to distract from the squareness of the forehead right down to the jawline by something that's slightly more oval or rounded. We see Jennifer Aniston wearing this a lot as well. And then, you know, we're always talking about contouring right now, that whole follow the hollow Kardashian, you know, everybody's all about with it. So if you're stressed about your eyewear distracting from your rad contours, pick a pair of clears.
Pick a frame that is not going to stand out that much. I like these, actually.
Right, and you know what? Each of these have arms that are emblazoned with really inspiring quotes. This is Isabella Allende, we only have what we give, and we're going to get to that after as well. But it was really important for me. One of them is without ice cream there would be darkness and chaos. That was my vote. But you know what it's like? At our age, and women below and above us in age, they start to do this with the menu. And they don't want people to notice.
I know.
So you got to go with it. You've got to own it.
It's just started for me. It started this year. It's like I turned 40 and the next day I'm like, I can't see. What happened?
Well, you're confident enough to admit it. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm fine. It's the lighting. It's like, no, you need a pair of C4s. And last up, the oval-shaped face.
Right. The perfect face. Because look at who we have as a representative.
Oh, gosh,
Beyonce.
Couldn't get any better. I also think of women like Kate Beckinsale. I've got a pretty oval-shaped face. You know, although I'm angular, you can pretty much get away with a lot of different things because your shape is pretty well proportioned.
Right.
So you can really rip it with these. You can have fun with fashion. You can take risks. These are called the Lucy, and they're a little bit club. They're a little bit cat-eye. But they're also very happening in fashion right now.
I want to talk about the charitable component of this. So what is this giving back to?
Well, this is a really special line for me because it's actually born out of one of my Giving is Good City Line segments.
Good.
The founder of various eyewear companies, Carla D'Angelo in Vancouver, saw our segment. I didn't know her before, and I brought on a pair of her aviators, through the sale of which she raised over $100,000 for the One by One charity, and they were really cool, and it really got my attention and moved me. And they had this really cool First Nations carving by Corinne Hunt, who we discussed co-designed the Olympic medals, and I thought, this is a very BC brand. This is really cool. It's got a little bit of edge to it. And she reached out to me and she said, you know, I saw you and Tracy talking about my glasses, and let's do something together.
I love it.
So from that was born C4, and there's a little heart on the end of every tip of these glasses.
Because it's about love, it's about giving back, and I love that good things come from City Line segments. That's
Absolutely,
awesome.
and it raises $5 from the sale of every pair to Cause We Care Foundation, on which I serve on the board.
Cause We Care, that's a huge one for you.
BC, Single Mothers in Need. So really frontline, helping people, giving back. So if we are lucky enough to be able to consume, let's do it responsibly,
Gotta give.
and let's contribute.
Absolutely.